Hello, my name is Andrés Vera, civil engineering student. My professional practice was done at Productos KBSA. It is a company dedicated to the manufacturing of chemicals for the construction, which is part of the holding RPM. Productos KBSA has more than 400 outlets throughout Chile. The area in which the practice was carried out was in the technical center in the area of additive. This area is characterized by the development of and modification of additives to achieve certain behaviors in concrete. My work mainly consisted of the realization of concrete, application and development of additives, working mainly for two projects. One for the company Melon with a hyperplasticizer and one with a setting retarder. In addition, there were field trips. One was to supervise the realization of a concrete carried out in the EDM laboratory, in which a low contraction additive shall be evaluated with equipment that the company Productos KBSA has not possessed. On the other hand, a visit was made to a company DPL, which has a false tunnel for shotcrete on-site testing, in which the additive developed in the laboratory was presented to the company Melon, so this will evaluate if it is used in the new metro line of Santiago. The problems arose with the setting retarder project, which have been the most challenging task I have ever had to perform during the professional practice. Once developed, modified and tested the additive, comes the certification process by the laboratory of EDM, which is governed by the criteria of NSH 2182. The additive presents a high presence of chlorides, which over the range specified can cause damage inside the concrete, being harmful to the durability of this. So the developed additive could not be certified. We had to sit down and assess what might be causing the high presence of chlorides. Can be pulled mixer, raw material, or an error in the production plant. We addressed the issue in the most efficient way and decided to perform the additive on a smaller scale, obtaining again a physical discharge of chlorides, with which we conclude that the problem came from the raw material. We examined each one of these until we found that was stored one was stored nearby a raw material with a high concentration of chloride, thus seeing that the problem came from a bad care on the part for the winery. We had ready the problem of the additive, but the data obtained in the previous 16 concretes were not valid, so the project of 1 or 2 months had to be completely redone with less material and less time. We had to redo the concrete, modify the products, and talk to the parent company of the product to request more time. And since we could not repeat all the concrete, we had to make up the lack of information with statistics. Finally, arriving at a suitable formulation for the project, this taught me that always you have to be flexible. In the face of problem, go ahead and find the best solution possible with the tools that you have. Goodbye.